trust. Now, trust is certainly an important factor when you're looking at employing somebody locally, you're looking at employing somebody overseas. Now, from an overseas perspective, how important do you see trust?
It's crucial, and it's one of the most important parts of what I do in my business. So building trust on every level, trust with the client, trust with the lenders, trust with... My industry is based on it. And for me, part of it is about how we handle client information, which is really sensitive information, things like ID, things like their bank account details, all of that sort of stuff is something that I need to access to do my job.
Yes.
So therefore, I need to have processes around that secure that data. So there's a number of things that we've implemented in working with Alexis and with the team at Affordable Staff. So the documentation that I have never leaves Australia. Everything is password protected. My Alexis has access to certain files, and I know I have visibility right across what she's doing, and it's a paperless office. So that was another thing. There were things that we went through together to understand how the office is set up in the Philippines that gave me confidence.
Yes.
To trust in that process.
And expanding on that, because that's a really good point, that I've found that trust and having an infrastructure in place are critical.
Yeah.
And the infrastructure is only as good as the human being that's using that infrastructure. But I think that you've had an existing relationship with one of our partners, Nadine, for how long has it been? Like you've known
years.
Yeah.
Years
so.
And years.
So, like for a lot of our clients and the people that are working with our clients, our local people, they know who the people are that they're working with, and they have them there as a support. So, have you found that's an important factor for you as well around the trust?
Absolutely, because people like to work with people that they know and like and trust, and I think that. If I hadn't known Nadine prior, I probably still would have investigated the outsourcing solution, but it would have made it. I just have a level of confidence because I know Nadine.
Yes.
That I would have had to build with somebody else for a longer period of time, I think.
And how do you think you would have gone if you didn't have like the Nadine, or you didn't have the local Australian contact, and it was just someone straight overseas? How do you think? Yeah. Okay.
It's pretty clear. I wouldn't. There's no way because in what I do, the information is so sensitive. Then it is really important that is covered here, and that I know who I'm dealing with. I have an obligation to know my client. And I extend that obligation across to know who I'm dealing with my suppliers as well.
And when we first started looking at outsourcing and setting up an office space, I wanted to have confidence for ourselves when we were doing it. And we met an absolutely brilliant person, Karen, who's a percentage shareholder of our business in the Philippines. We flew over there and met her dad. And asked permission for a dad to let her work with us, and all the stuff you go through.
Marriage.
But that's right, sort of. It is. It's like a marriage, and we really needed to understand who we're dealing with and what the infrastructure and all that sort of stuff, and that's why our guys who work here locally, like Nadine, is able to bridge and be that gap, so you know who you're dealing with as well.
Yeah.